What's up, guys? It's JohnReavesLive. Today we're going to be talking about a new freaking leak! It's our first leak on the channel. I'm freaking stoked about it, so forgive me if I'm wrong on this, but this is our first one, okay? This looks pretty legit. I know that it is currently April 1st as of time of recording. I don't know if I'll get it out on that day or not, but I swear that this is not a freaking April Fool's joke. I trust no one on this day. I trust no news on this day, and the only reason I'm actually talking about this is because this thing was actually posted yesterday on Gamerant. I trust you, Gamerant. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Let's get into it right here. Go freaking boom! Gamerant. They said possible PS Plus premium launch games leak shows Dino Crisis, Daxter, Silent Hill 2, and more. Obviously, it says it appears that some of the PS1, 2, 3, and PSP launch games for PS Plus Premium, the Triple P, have been leaked online, though it should be taken with a grain of salt. This does say, and it's going to be right below me, right here, it says published 23 hours ago, which would have been March 31st. Only reason that I'm talking about this right now. Okay, so first throughout this, it's just really talking about the massive catalog of games. We're going to get 700 games. A lot of them are going to include PS1, PS2, PSP, and PS3 games. It really just went into the fact that it's not showing us anything but God of War, Death Stranding, Returnal, Spider-Man, Miles Morales, fun stuff. But they really only gave us 6 out of 700 games. According to Redditor Andy24 Oliviera, they came across the below image on their console, took a quick screenshot, and then it disappeared. This should be taken with a grain of salt, as there was no real evidence this came from the console. And there are parts of it that seem to be red flags, but still, many would be excited to see these games on the PS Plus Premium Triple P! I am one of those people. This seems pretty legit to me. The only reason I really wanted to talk about this again is because it did seem like it had some weight to it. There's a couple of red flags that we can get into here in a second, but first, I wanted to cover it the best I can. It says, from the icons below, the list of games could include Silent Hill 2, Prince of Persia, Warrior Within, Infamous, Twisted Metal, Resident Evil 2, Daxter, Dissidia 012, Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy 7 Crisis Core. Yes! I'm sorry, I'm stoked. Rayman, Fallout New Vegas, Ratchet & Clank, Dino Crisis, Little Big Planet 2, and others. I'm going to show you guys the leak really quick. This is it. This is the freaking leak. There's a couple of cool things up here. I think at the top, that even looks like it might be one of the Street Fighter games. Maybe Alpha, Infamous, Resident Evil 2, Metal Gear Solid. Not really sure what that is. Final Fantasy 7 Crisis Core, Ratchet & Clank. We've got Dino Crisis, Rayman, Little Big Planet 2, Fallout New Vegas. That's Dissidia, Twisted Metal. Something really cool that they actually have on this leak is if you look down below, at the very bottom of this, it says demos, and then it's talking in a foreign language, and I'm hardly reading English, so giving me a break. But these are demos for, I guess, the time trial exclusives that we're going to be getting for new games. This is God of War Ragnarok, Forspoken, Spider-Man 2, and then another one on there is Final Fantasy 16. All of these are to be taken with like a freaking clump of salt, not a grain. Take a freaking clump of salt and then take this news. A couple of reasons that this might still be real. Here we go. Arguments for it. This entire thing could be a mock-up of what PlayStation Plus Premium looks like, meaning nothing on this thing's definitive, obviously. But if it did look like this, if these games were included, it would not surprise me in the least bit. I know a lot of people are going to be like, Spider-Man 2 is not coming out until 2023. True. I don't know when this is supposed to drop. Also, Final Fantasy 16, we don't even have a release date on it. Some people are speculating at the end of this year. Some people are speculating early next year. So yeah, it could be real, guys. It could be real. I'm just saying. Here's a couple of reasons why Gamerant thinks that this could be a fake. Quapow! It says, obviously some of these games are pure nostalgia from their time, such as Final Fantasy 7 Crisis Core, and many of them would be definite representations of their platform, such as Final Fantasy 7 Crisis Core. However, again, this could easily be fake. It is incredibly similar to the standard PlayStation Plus collection UI. Silent Hill 2's inclusion, while not impossible, seems sketchy. After all, it's no secret that Konami lost Silent Hill 2 code. It was a secret to me. I didn't freaking know this before I read that, so that's pretty crazy. Across the bottom, there seems to be some listed demos, part of the PlayStation Plus Premium's time trial, presumably. The games put as advertisements there include God of War Ragnarok, Forspoken, what appears to be Final Fantasy 16, perhaps the biggest red flag is Spider-Man 2, and that's a 2023 title, which, if it got a demo, would not be anytime soon. Final Fantasy 16 is sketchy too, and not like God of War Ragnarok would definitely be there. Some are still worried another delay might be possible. It's not impossible that these games could be included as placeholders, but it would be very sketchy. Now again, they're calling them placeholders here. I called it a mock-up. It's just different terminology saying the same thing. This could be a real thing. They were just placeholders for the game, so meaning that they're just going to take that game and replace it with whatever they're actually going to use. Fans should take this with a huge grain of salt, but even if this is a fake, what it makes clear is how great the lineup could be if Sony chooses the best possible PS1, PS2, PS3, and PSP games out of the gate. And I've said this a few times, Jesus, even if they're not included for free on this premium thing, allow them on your store. And speaking of which, games that we would like to see, I posted a tweet and asked what they would want to see in a PS1, PS2, and PSP games from the premium tier. And we got a ton of responses. The first one that I would love to talk about really quick is Strodinger's Baby Sill. They said, do a comprehensive history / expose of teabagging in video games, 4 parts long. In the series with you teabagging the camera IRL. Use very serious music and motifs. Now, I've been working on this in private since he posted that about 2 hours ago, and I'm going to be using Celine Dion's My Heart Will Go On. Baby Sill, this is for you. I hope you enjoy it. And I mean, teabagging, right? It's amazing. Zodiac Wasteland says, I think the must-haves from PS1 era are the OG Medal of Honor and Spider-Man, which I think that would be pretty cool as well too. Sector 6 said, the old Metal Gear games have got to be in it. I'm kind of spoiled for choice on what could go in there. Breath of the Wild 3 and 4, which I freaking love that. That would be amazing. PS1 mini catalog is possibly a good place to start, as they probably all will make it on there. And I totally agree with that as well. Paper Axe says IQ Intelligence Cube. I think that's pretty awesome. I had no clue what that game was. I had to look it up myself, and apparently it's a puzzle game with rolling blocks. Sounds pretty legit. I like it. Lambency also said, we better see Oddworld, Metal Gear Solid, Tekken 3, Jumping Flash, Twisted Metal, Wild Arms, etc. And I don't know if you saw this leak, but there might be a Twisted Metal on there. I hope you all have a freaking awesome day. If anybody needs me at all, DM me please. All of my socials are freaking JohnReavesLive, so follow me anywhere, hit me in my DMs, comment down below, let me know what you thought about this video, what games you would like to see on the PlayStation Plus. We might feature your comment in the next video. Guys, please like and subscribe, turn the notifications on. We're trying to grow this channel as much as humanly possible, and it's all thanks to y'all. I can't grow this channel by myself. You guys are freaking doing it. Thank you so freaking much, and we will catch y'all next time. Toodles!